Hello, so this is kind of a different video. This video is based on a blog post I did about nice guys. It's a topic I've been wanting to talk about for like years because I have very strong opinions on it, very hot takes. And it has a lot to do with relationships, and Valentine's Day is coming up, so I figured, why not? And it's gonna hurt! Oh, it's gonna hurt! But the good kind of hurt. The hurt where you get a paper cut, and then you get a lemon, and you put it on the paper cut, and you're like, and it might be a little wakey-uppy to a few of you, guys and girls. So sit back and relax and just listen to me rant. Now keep in mind, this video is my opinion. This isn't fact, so take the advice and the things I say here with a grain of salt. So recently I was getting into the Elliot Rodger shit again. You guys know Elliot Rodger, right? Recently the mainstream media has tried to paint Elliot Rodger as alt-right. When that's not true, Elliot Rodger was just racist. There are still racists. Not every racist person is alt-right. And then freaking this guy, Mike Kernovich, tried to paint Elliot Rodger as a male feminist. Which definitely isn't true, because Elliot fucking hated women. He wanted to put them in cages. And not the hot way. Elliot also openly fantasized about crushing puppies. He wanted to murder everyone. And everyone wants to paint Elliot as a member of any group that they dislike. Some people blamed video games. I personally blame manlets. But the truth is, Elliot was just a psychopath. And he was also a nice guy. So what is a nice guy? A nice guy is not a nice guy. A nice guy thinks being nice should automatically grant him all the vagina or peen that he wants. Now there's also nice girl syndrome, but we're just gonna call it nice guy syndrome because that's what it's known as. Nice guys do not understand that it's an expected trait of every single human being to be nice. And that being nice is enough to get a partner. You can't just insert the nice tokens and get sex in return. I know people wish it was that easy, but humans are complicated. Women especially. I would know. I've been one for 26 years. Unless you drive a really nice car and you're really rich and you want a gold digger, being simply nice is not gonna do much for you. You need something else. What are your hobbies? What are your interests? Do you play an instrument? Are you funny? So you gotta bring something more to the table than just basic ass niceness. If women all dated the first guy that was nice to them, there'd be no single women. My fiance is a very nice guy. He's sentimental, charming, affectionate, and understanding. But he's also hilarious, smart, witty, and charming. And he was also part of my online social group. A lot of girls I know meet who they're dating through social groups, through other friends. Even if they're internet friends, even if it's an online thing. Because you already have something in common with the girl. Internet! Send that bitch some memes. Bitches love memes. But anyway, some socially awkward guys confuse confidence with being an asshole. And while men might confuse confidence with being an asshole, women confuse being an asshole with confidence. And it's true, some women just like assholes. That's not the type of woman you want anyway, so forget it. You don't want to be an asshole. You want to strive to be the best you that you could be. Do not strive to be Chad Thundercock. Not every woman likes Chad Thundercock. Every woman is different. Now, I have dealt with nice guy rage before. A guy I knew once sent me really expensive gifts and a love letter with no return address while I had a boyfriend. When I inevitably denied his advances, he started to guilt trip me about the gifts. This is a perfect example of a nice guy trying to buy affection. Do not do nice things just to expect something back. That's not being nice. Now I'm gonna skip some personal story details, but if you want to hear some stuff about my life, the blog post about this is down there. You can read about it. There's some stuff about my high school life and stuff that I really don't feel like verbally talking about. But I'll tell you this story. When I was in my late teens and early 20s and I was working, guys would come up to me and try to talk to me and try to ask me out, and I'd be like, I have a boyfriend, even though I didn't at the time. And guys usually respect when you're taken, even though one time one of them was like, well, he's not here right now, but I guess that's a story for another time. Woo! But I would always deny people because I wasn't ready to date, which is fine. If you're like that, that's cool. Everybody matures differently. Everybody's ready at a different time in their life. But when I denied these advances, I would always go, you're really nice, but you're nice. But I didn't realize that I was part of the problem until very recently. Girls, just say No. Here's a big pill to swallow. Nice guy syndrome is just as much our fault as it is men's fault. I know when you turn someone down and you go, oh, you're really nice, but you're just being sweet. You don't want to hurt their feelings, and I understand that. Just tell him you're not interested. Just tell him that you're not feeling it. Just tell him you don't feel any chemistry. You can still do this in a nice way, but please, please do not go, you are nice, but. Because what this does, especially to socially awkward men, is tell them that they're being turned down just for being nice. So he'll go to his friends and be like, she called me nice and then rejected me. Therefore, continuing the nice guys finish last hunk of bullshit. Now let's talk about the friend zone. You're nice, but I'd rather stay friends. Truly the worst thing to hear. If she likes you as a friend, why can't she like you as a lover? Because romantic chemistry is a two-way street, bucko. Do not girlfriend zone a girl. And what I mean by that is, if you cannot see her as anything other than a girlfriend, if it kills you to not be romantically or sexually with her, if it kills you to see her with another person, if you can't stand the thought of never embracing her, get out of there! This is going to be torture for you. Do not wait around for months, for years, for her to change her mind. That's time wasted. There are other girls. If you cannot get over your unrequited love, get out. And girls, this is on us too. Don't think you're getting away. If you turn down a guy just to be friends with him, as painful as it is to lose him as a friend, the best thing might be to let him go. Because if you don't, you're always going to feel awkward. You might even feel guilt, knowing that this guy that you hang out with has feelings for you. Unless you're a cold bitch and you just like stringing men along, you have to let him go. That doesn't mean I don't think women and men can't be friends. I really truly believe they can. But when there's unrequited feelings involved, that's when things get tragic. Chemistry is very important, and if it doesn't go both ways, it's not gonna work. Nice guy syndrome is cancer. Nice guys get the wall. Be a nice guy, but don't be a nice guy. Make sure you have other things to bring to the table other than just being nice. And don't lie to yourself. You're not being turned down just for being nice. There are many other reasons why you're not likable. And if you are being turned down for being nice, forget about that person, because they're not worth it. You'll find someone who appreciates your niceness, as well as all your other qualities. Focus on yourself before all others. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, it's going to be very difficult for others to love you. When you learn to love yourself, that is very attractive to other people. And like I've said before, if you can't learn to love yourself, learn to love hating yourself, because nihilism is sometimes funny, and humor is very attractive. But most important out of all of these things is you don't need a relationship to be happy. You don't need a relationship to have a fulfilling life. Don't feel pressured to get into a relationship. Don't feel pressured to lose your virginity. Just be the best you that you can be. Basically, be yourself, bro. So that was my little nice guys rant for Valentine's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope maybe you took something out of it. I would love to see what you guys think of this topic below. What are your experiences with the friend zone? Tell me your relationship problems. I hope you guys have a great day. Please don't die. I will be very angry if you die, and happy Valentine's Day. Bye!
I'm just here to hold your hand when you die, and to show you around the mansion every places. Put the money lumps in my bloody stump, and the